That go. Good day. Good day. Good energy. Focus. I like what we were doing today. Really did. So we just got to go out and play a game, play a good game, and play 60 minutes in all three phases, and get back and do what we got to do.
Seems like you've been happy the whole week, really.
I've been. I have not been. We've executed. We've done some good things. Some young guys are growing. You know, see some of those young linemen, some of those guys getting better and understanding. You know, you can take a week in the back and really detail things, and because you're game planning so much, you know, it's hard for freshmen sometimes to come along when you're game planning all the time. You know what I mean? Because you're constantly changing things, and that week sometimes just lets them. You know, you think you're swimming, all of a sudden you go back and say, "Oh, I know this," and all of a sudden they just get their feet on the ground, and I saw a lot of that in all those guys.
Travel again. Excitement now is it really kicking in? Getting really pumped for Saturday?
Oh yeah, we are. It's time to get locked in mentally. We got to start right now. Not get too emotional right now, but start locking yourself in mentally. We got a quick one because we're less than 48 hours away right now. We're not an early game, so we got to get our mindset quick.
From the standpoint of getting those guys, I guess, back focused and that kind of thing, was this the best time of year to have the bye?
Well, I think with the circumstances that are going on, I mean, with getting banged up, losing two really close football games, I think it was the perfect time. I really do, to kind of regroup and get going. I think it was. I think that all depends a lot of times on the circumstances that go with the year. I wish you could plan those buys, and you could tell them as the year goes on, okay, stop it, I need a buy right now. But they don't let you do that.
Have you had too many times where you've had to play 3 straight away from home, and does that mean anything at all?
Nah, I'm sure I have. I have to think about it. I mean, it's great to play at home, but that's just the way the schedule sets up, and you know, we got to deal with what you got to deal with, and so we got to go on.
A month away from home, though, is kind of odd.
It is kind of weird. It really is. The grass on the field likes it.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure
to grow.
How did EJ look out there today?
Actually threw the ball well. I liked it. Threw the deep ball well. Threw the deep ball really well. Threw the underneath stuff and getting quick. You can see when he's getting fast twitch and jerking and shoulders and stuff. So we'll see how he's feeling, and we'll judge on some things as we go. Gets game time.
How tough is it to tell? I mean, when he's been out that long, and obviously
it's tough. It is, because you're getting hit and all those things. I mean, that's the part you got to see. But you know, and I think that comes from the soreness you get every day. I mean, you can tell, I think, from the use of them, you know what I'm saying, and how sore they get from back and forth and just throwing in the other things. I think that's things you got to gauge. And you know, I've had those injuries myself before, so I mean, pretty good was kind of like he had. So it's.
Is it still just a pain tolerance thing?
Really, it is, and then there's still some injury things. I mean, you got to make sure that, you know, the doctor's got to look at the end of the week, and I mean, which they have all week, and look and said things that look good, but just make sure there's no risk of other damage or how much, if there's any inflammation left in it, which it didn't seem to be, but, you know, and all that stuff. You know, the tall tale signs of injuries or things that can win.
But it's a game. I mean, it seems like it's still a game time with him.
Well, it is. I mean, you still got to be close. Yeah, we do. I mean, we still got to judge and see how he feels and how the use and all that goes.
That's kind of I was going to say, that's kind of the last thing that comes along is the deep ball with an injury like this, where he's got to really open up.
You should. That's my thinking too. I don't disagree with you. And there's some nice ones today.
How about Vince and Burt? I mean, what did you see from some of the other guys that have?
Vince was good. Vince was good. Burt was really good. Took a little rest. I mean, I don't know if he's full go yet, but he's getting closer. I mean, he can play and contribute and do some good things.
Still sort of game time type of things with those.
Yeah,
guys.
and I think Vince should be fine, and I think Burt will play.
I assume Clint's been getting equal amount of work at
the
ones.
Because splitting them and doing different things, yeah. And been very pleased with his
How's he
progress.
done? Yeah, I was going to ask.
I've been extremely pleased. I've been extremely pleased. And, you know, the good thing about it is get to work a lot more 2-minute stuff. He's had to for a couple of weeks, which is good for him because you do it with the ones so much. And got some limited twos, but he's gotten in with the ones and does a good job, which is another part of his game that's moved on.
How much of a help would it be to get Burt back? The Burt you had the first 2 games of the season
be good, just
was a good
for
Burt.
depth and assignments and continuity and rest and, you know, helping those young guys. It'd be a real big lift.
Especially against maybe a defense like this, where they try to confuse receivers.
Yeah, well, you have more experience. Exactly right. You're exactly right.
Did Garrett Faircloth make it out there today? Or?
No, he did not. He did not.
Anything particular?
No, he just got banged, and I think we'll judge him. I think he's going to be. They're saying they think he got a chance to be okay tomorrow, so we'll see. We just had to give him some rest.
Scooter Hagens, how's he progressing?
Tremendously. I mean, he's out catching balls already.
Oh, is he really?
It's unbelievable.
Get his ass out there.
It's about time. I'm serious. I'm serious. He's close.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chance. I think he could. They were telling me 6 weeks. I'll tell you what, when that mind's strong, he is a strong-willed young man now. Tough son, good. He really is.
You were thinking Maryland probably for him. That was right as 6
I was
weeks
hoping
originally.
Maryland. Yeah. I was hoping Maryland. You know what I mean? And I think we'll definitely get him back before then.
All right.